Hello
Hey
everyone!
everyone, welcome to our channel. So today we are comparing Chick-fil-A sandwiches with Popeyes sandwiches.
So I don't know if you've heard on the news or anything like that, but these Popeye chicken sandwiches are apparently giving Chick-fil-A a run for their money, and they are extremely short at every single Popeyes I've been to.
We tried last night.
We tried last night, waited in like a 20-minute line and got nowhere. Came in this morning, first thing in the morning,
About
and
10:30 right when they opened.
10:30. They only had 3 chicken sandwiches left. They were all out of fries. This is mass hysteria for just a chicken sandwich.
So what we did is this morning, around 10:30, we left to beat the traffic and everything. And John went to pick up the Popeye sandwiches, and I went to pick up the Chick-fil-A sandwiches. The Chick-fil-A, the closest one to us is in Tacoma, so it's a good 30-minute drive. So we both split up so that we could have the sandwiches fresh around the same time. So we are very much looking forward to trying these sandwiches.
So some of the things we're going to talk about with the sandwiches is one, presentation, how they look, how they taste, and I'm like overall price value compared to Chick-fil-A and Popeyes.
So at Chick-fil-A, it was a little over $4 for a sandwich. How much
And
was Popeyes?
Popeyes, same thing, about $4 for just the sandwich. They do have combos, of course, that come with fries and drink. At the Popeyes I was at, they were completely out of fries again. And so they do come in that. They also both come in a spicy sandwich type and then a regular mild type for people that can't handle the spices.
So I would say our expectation before we try these sandwiches is that just based off my preference, I think I'm gonna like Popeyes better. Just because I'm really big on crispy chicken, and as you can see if you've had Chick-fil-A before, which we've had Chick-fil-A prior to doing this food review, so it looks like Popeyes is a little more crispier, and my assumption just is that the spicy chicken sandwich is going to be a little bit better than Chick-fil-A because Popeyes is known for their seasonings. So that's just my guess. I don't know which one you think you may like.
I'm not sure. I'm like, it's pretty hard to get rid of a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I was really big fan when they went to the spicy chicken sandwich scene. Just looking at what I ordered and got from the menu at Popeyes, it seems like the biggest difference between the mild and the spicy. I'm not sure if there's any seasoning in the breading or anything like that, but to my understanding, it's just more the sauce that they put on it. I know that they put a spicy mayo type sauce on the spicy sandwich, where Chick-fil-A, I'm like, it's in the breading. Majority of it is just right there, and it changes the whole feel for it.
And there's no sauce on they don't come with sauces, the Chick-fil-A sandwiches. You get the mayo packets or the different variety of sauces that they have.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of the Chick-fil-A sauce. Kimberly's a big fan of the honey mustard. But looking at presentation overall, I'm like, Popeyes is your typical sandwich type of place. So when you get your sandwich, it comes in with a wax paper. Very little on presentation at all. No different than something you would get at McDonald's or Burger King, where it just comes wrapped up.
Or Chick-fil-A looks pretty fresh in the sense of the packaging. You can see inside here, it looks like there's I don't know what you would call that material in there, but
metallic material.
Yeah, it helps keep it fresh and the heat, retain the heat. So just on packaging, I think that Chick-fil-A may have a more fresher sandwich just because of the packaging that it's put in until you actually consume the sandwich. So packaging wise, I'm going to say Chick-fil-A is winning there for keeping the freshness. Looking at the sandwiches, the bread on Popeyes is a little more fluffier. They both have pickles. I just noticed that. Well, this is the spicy Popeyes and this is the regular Popeyes, and you can tell by the packaging that this is spicy Chick-fil-A and regular Chick-fil-A. So it looks like they both come with pickles, and I know that Chick-fil-A does, right? Yeah.
Yep. They both come with pickles.
So they're pretty similar with the ingredients. It's just your sandwich bun, pickles, and your breaded chicken. So
and sheer size, I'm like it's a chicken breast. The chicken breast on the Popeyes visually looks a lot bigger, but the breading looks thicker as well. It looks like you're the same breading you would get on a fried chicken or their chicken strips or anything of that sort. So it's your signature Popeyes breading. Looking at Chick-fil-A, it's your typical, mom and pop flour breading. Nothing that looks like something you would see on a fried chicken, but more of what you would see on a sandwich.
yeah.
So we're gonna dive in. We're gonna cut these sandwiches in half, try each of them, share them, so we can both get the experience and let you know how they are. But just know that a lot of Popeyes locations, I've talked to friends and family, they're all pretty much very busy after this chicken sandwich has blown up. A lot of places are even sold out, so they're letting you know, hey, we're all out. I know when I got mine over here, they were telling us, we have 3 left. This is all we got. So I'm pretty sure until they get their next shipments, that's what they're working with.
It will be sold out.
And their drive-thrus and like restaurants inside are just super busy, and everybody's just ordering these sandwiches. So good job with Popeyes on their marketing for this.
Definitely. All right, you want to cut?
Yeah, I'll cut that.
Chick-fil-A ones.
So with both of these sandwiches, we're gonna try them as is. We're not gonna modify anything with them, just to keep it, on a level playing field. I know that the Popeye sandwiches come with mayo and Chick-fil-A does not, so we're just not gonna change anything with it.
Yeah, and it looks like from what we see and what we've heard that the differences between the Popeyes regular sandwich and their spicy sandwich is that the regular has what I'm assuming is a regular mayo type of spread, and the spicy one maybe has spicy seasonings in the chicken, but it also has a spicy mayo. So that would be interesting if it's a spicy chicken and a spicy sauce. But I'm a sauce girl, so I love sauces, so I'm looking forward to trying these. So I guess probably the best way is to try the regular sandwiches first, so the spiciness doesn't impact the comparison. So, all right, so this is the regular.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's
All right.
So let's try. This is the regular Popeyes. The chicken's moist.
Yeah, chicken tastes a lot like the fried chicken you would get in a bucket.
Very crispy.
Very crispy. Breading is exactly like you would see on any product you would get from Popeyes. It is a pretty thick cut of breast. So very similar, I would say, to probably what I see at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, so far it looks like the chicken might be a little thicker in Popeyes. I personally am not big on thick meat. I like my meats a little thinner. But this isn't too thick. I think John has the bigger side of the breast from this sandwich. So that worked out. I was kind of strategic the way I cut this. I'm going to take the thinner pieces. But so far this is good. I wouldn't say plain, but there's not a lot of spices. But it's what I expected from a regular chicken sandwich. Some pickle action going on there.
Yeah. I'm like overall very, simple chicken sandwich, nothing crazy, but I'm like it's good chicken breast. Pretty much what you would expect out of a chicken sandwich. Typical Popeye spicings, mayo, pickles. So pretty good so far. I can't complain. And then now we have the Chick-fil-A sandwich right here. Very similar looking cut of meat. Fairly thick right there.
That's the thinner one. You want to try the thicker one?
Yeah.
This is the thicker side. All right. Yeah, this one doesn't have any sauces, so. At least on my side, the chicken is moist, but I would say it's a little drier than Popeyes.
A little drier, but
it's still moist.
I do like the seasonings a lot more on the Chick-fil-A sandwich. I don't know, it's something in the breading that they do where I felt like I didn't really get much flavor from the breading.
It's more of the texture. You get the crispiness, which I like, but I agree with from a seasoning standpoint, this doesn't have a lot of spicy seasoning, obviously, but does have some flavor.
Yeah.
I clearly eat slower than Jonathan, so I'm going to have some leftover sandwiches that I'll finish eating after the review. Need a drink?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I always feel that it's appropriate to have sweet tea with my chicken sandwiches, so I got a sweet tea from Chick-fil-A. I love their sweet tea, so John likes their lemonade, so he was a little sour that I got the sweet tea instead of lemonade. But I do feel like the lemonade probably would change your taste buds when you're trying food because the lemonade and lemon is so potent and sour. So that's why I got sweet tea.
Okay.
And because I like it.
And there's not many places in Washington that you could get good sweet teas.
Yes. That is definitely a true statement. All right, so let's try the spicy sandwiches.
We're going to try the spicy sandwich. One thing you can tell is that they don't differentiate the packaging.
No.
With the spicy sandwich, they did have to tell me which one was which inside the bag. So when we got this, we made sure to mark it so we couldn't forget. But visually looking at it, you can kind of tell the difference. One of the biggest things inside the sandwich you could tell is the color of the mayo. It looks like a Cajun spicy type of mayo. You know, I'm looking at it right now, looking at the breading. It does look like they probably put some spice into the breading, just like they would in their spicy chicken when you get the chicken bucket and everything. So we're going to try this out right now.
I'm really excited to try this.
All right.
That's really good. It's not super spicy, so it's not overpowering. You know, I think somebody who may not like spicy stuff could try this. I think it's a good level of spice. The spicy mayo has a kick to it, but it's not too intense. I definitely taste some spices and the breading.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, it's not significant. It's not.
No, it's very similar to their spicy chicken and everything of that sort. I would actually prefer this over
the regular.
The regular. I felt like the regular was more of a kind of like a plain Jane type chicken sandwich. Very no frills, just some breading, chicken, and here you go. Where this one, it gives it a little flavor, more of that Cajun style chicken that they're always advertising about. Tastes really good. I actually do like it, and it does have the spices in the breading. You could tell that there's spices, you know, with the mayo and everything. And this one's very similar, very juicy looking and everything. So it looks a lot like you would see in a normal cut of chicken, very, very watery and juicy. So that's one thing I can say that I noticed right away compared to a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
Yeah. So again, like the regular sandwich, the chicken is very moist. Looks like it's still going to be more moist than the Chick-fil-A one, but yeah, this is really good so far. I would agree with you that the spicy sandwich is on point and better than the regular. And the crunchiness. All right. I'll finish my leftovers in a little bit. It's a thinner one. Definitely looks like there's a lot of I got some packaging from me when I was cutting the sandwich. Just color wise, it definitely looks like the spicy has a lot of spices on it. Right?
Yeah.
Chicken's a little drier than Popeyes. I feel like the difference in the chicken reminds me of like a fall off the bone. The Popeyes is so moist that it shreds easily when you're biting into it, where the chicken here kind of stays together.
Holds together.
Yeah, it holds together. It's again, it's not that it's super dry. It's just not as moist as the Popeyes so far.
Yeah, and when you look at the Popeyes chicken, one of the things I noticed looking at it is like you can see the fibers of the chicken. Like it looks like a true cut of chicken that you would get from the grocery store. Where I'm like looking at Chick-fil-A's, I'm like, it's not spongy or anything like you would get from like a McChicken sandwich or chicken tenders or something like that, or chicken nuggets. But
it's just more compact.
It's just more compact. It seems like it's put together a little bit more when they're in the preparation process.
Well, and I also feel that the spices really hit you on here. I feel like it's almost like too much spice, like it's just in your face. Mm. Which I like spices and we do, so we don't mind it. But I think the Popeyes spicy is. It's definitely spicy, but it doesn't overpower and hit you. It's kind of leveled out. I think it's a good amount of spice to get the flavor, but it's not in your face. It's okay. The best word to say is it's balanced. It's a balanced spice, where this is, I feel like, very much in your face.
You get a kick of, hey, here's the spice coming.
Right.
Where I feel like with Popeyes with that as well. It's a balance, and I think it's because they know that they're putting on that spicy mayo on there, where here their Chick-fil-A is trying to get everything straight onto the breading just so that you could do that and taste all the flavor and everything. So, but overall,
I think I would choose Popeyes as I expected, just based off how I know their chicken is with the crispiness, and it's more moist, and I like the sauce too that it comes with. I would personally choose the spicy Popeyes sandwich.
I think I would say the same thing. I do like the spicy Popeye sandwich. I think when it comes down to just the original chicken sandwich, I would still go with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think getting that Chick-fil-A, I think they had more of a flavor in their breading already, so you can taste some of the spices in the regular. Mm-hmm. And when it came to just a plain regular Popeye sandwich, it just wasn't really all there for me. It tasted very plain, no flavor at all.
Yeah, I would agree. So I think our vote is that for a regular chicken sandwich, it would be Chick-fil-A. For a spicy chicken sandwich, Popeyes definitely takes the win for me. So yes, I would agree. The hype is true. Popeyes definitely came through with the spicy chicken sandwich.
Very similar price points.
Yeah.
Very similar look of sandwich, definitely. I think if I grabbed the sandwich, I don't think I would be disappointed at one or the other looking at portions or anything of that sort. I'm getting my money's worth for the sandwich. I think presentation, I'm like, it's fast food, but I'm like, granted, when I look at a Chick-fil-A sandwich and I get a sandwich in this type of packaging, makes me feel more like it's
gonna be fresher.
Gonna be fresher, gonna maybe last longer. So like if I'm driving from the drive-thru to my house and eating it at home, I would feel like my sandwich would be, keep the temperature a lot better. Where when you look at wax paper packaging, it's kind of just, by the time you get home, hopefully it is still good. Which surprisingly, they were still about the same temperature when we were eating them.
Yeah, they were definitely around the same temperature, but that was also because we were strategic, and when we picked it up, as I mentioned earlier, we went separately so that they were fresh.
And I think I would like to see maybe a better packaging, something simple as something that just pops out saying which sandwich is which. So instead of me having to look into the sandwich or remember what the person at the window told me, maybe if there was
Yeah.
something similar, like a quick Sharpie mark or
different color packaging,
packaging, or how some sandwich places, when you get it, depending on how they fold it up, it's whatever the name is on the outside or a sticker. I think that would be probably the one thing, because it's clear as day when I get a Chick-fil-A sandwich which one is which.
Red is spicy.
Red is spicy, hot, and then you got the white, which is normal. So, but overall, I think both sandwiches are really good. You can't go wrong with either one of them, but we agree. I'm like, Popeyes gets the spicy and Chick-fil-A stays with the original chicken sandwich.
I guess that's a good compromise between the two fast food chains.
Oh, yeah.
They each take the lead in their own area. Again, this review is just on the sandwiches, taste, presentation, packaging. If we're talking about overall experience, Chick-fil-A is always known for their great customer service. I don't think I've ever had an order that's been wrong at Chick-fil-A.
No.
They're very polite. The lines are so long, but they move pretty quickly. So, but again, this review is on presentation and taste and overall experience of the food. So, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification button. We have been recording a lot of content recently. We're based out of the Seattle area, so we've done a lot of recordings and food tastings in the downtown Seattle area. We also just visited Portland, Oregon last weekend. So we've been recording a lot of content. We've recorded 4 recipes of our favorite recipes. So keep an eye out for those videos. They're coming soon. We're in the editing mode right now. And for those who have already subscribed, thank you for your support. And we look forward to sharing more videos with you.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and have a good rest of your
Bye,
week.
everyone.